Hey everybody, it's me, your favorite guy. Well, I'm here to show you guys everything you need to know about the new Vault Hunters patch. I'm super excited for this. I think they did an amazing job, and just stay tuned for my next episode of Vault Hunters. If you haven't already, go watch that series. It's amazing. There's a lot of new things, right? So I'm gonna be going through all that in this video. So you don't have to wait for another episode or something like that, alright? First things first, skill orbs are, well, useless now. You can see my skill points are not going up. Goodbye. You can see we have a ton of quests in here. And first of all, we have Vault Hunters Introduction. Go ahead and read this if you want. But right here it says, your game mode can be set using the game rule Vault mode, and you can change it to normal, casual, hardcore. And this, you get 8 Vault Stake, which is a nice start. Next up we have Chromatic Iron, and this tells me that you can find Chromatic Iron at Y-30, alright? Some of you guys may remember that in the earlier update you had to go find Chromatic Iron in either vein strip mines or underwater, but now Chromatic Iron is exposed to air, which is a nice update, but I'm gonna need to grab 16 of this stuff. There we go. It says we have completed the quest. Now let's complete this. Now next update is Vault Stone, and it's at -Y5, so you can find it pretty high up actually. Now Vault Stone was never difficult to find in the first place, but obviously you still have to go find this, and now I have completed the quest. Complete. Now I'm sure you guys already know this, but this is how you craft vault rocks if you didn't, like that. And with that you also do get a vault rock. Alright, so up here I have all the recipes for the things we need, and I'm gonna start off with the vault altar. There we go. So let's place that there. Place the button in the middle, and there we go. Now we need to complete a vault crystal, which ends up giving me a shulker box, as you can see. Let's put all this down there. Get the vault crystal, and you complete the quest once. And your reward for this quest is 1 skill point. It's highly recommended to take the heal ability, which yeah, I would definitely do if that was me. So you complete this. You can see we have a bunch of different stuff. I'll get to this later. Alright, let's craft this, the Vault Enchanter. And this thing's absolutely awesome. It starts off by giving me 10 experience here. My pickaxe is already maxed out, obviously, but here you can just choose whatever you want for 5 emeralds and a few levels, 1 XP level, which is incredible. But I can overwrite the fortune with Silk Touch, so let me do that. It costs 1 level and you do this. Boom, that has Silk Touch instead of fortune. Now a new thing they added is Vials. The first, like, good endgame as well. Heal you in the vault. Heals 4 hit points, which is actually really good in the beginning. And has 6 charges, which is pretty nice. Now we need to craft a shard pouch. There we go. I'm sure you guys know how to craft these shard pouches. If you don't, you can just search up JEI, the shard pouch. That is another quest complete. You actually get 32 soul shards, which is pretty good. Now, I'm sure you guys probably know this, but it doesn't actually matter how big you make the portal, so let's just hop in. You get in the beginning as well. It's called Beginner's Insurance, and it makes it so none of your chests can be trapped, which is amazing. Now, I'm not gonna complete this, you can just... Alright, I got 0 experience, but yeah, obviously, if it's your first vault, maybe don't leave instantly, alright? Will give us 32 vault bronze, like that. Just gotta do it like this. Boom, bounce table. Bounty tables are actually one of the coolest things in Vault Hunters, if you ask me. Get bounty and find 15 knowledge into the vault. These aren't very nice. These aren't really very nice for me, but one thing you can obviously do is put some bounty table or bounty pearls in this, and just re-roll them until you get something you want. I'm gonna do this one. Alright, just put this stuff in, and there you go, it's completed. This, you do get those 2 bounty pearls. Here, you just need to do this, like that, and boom, tool station, which is actually very nice. Now this tells me a lot about these you can put on your vault tools, but I just need to craft a chromatic iron pickaxe, so yeah, and craft that up, giving us a chip jewel which has 2 different sizes for some reason. I'm guessing that's gonna be fixed eventually. So there you go. Complete this, you actually get a good bit of stuff there, which I already have, so we need to make a bolt forge. So there we go. Next up we need to forge a magnet in the bolt. There we go. Got a beginner roll, which obviously probably gonna get something terrible, but yeah, we got a scrappy, which is the worst. You can put this down in your belt, so there we go. Vault bronze and vault plating, so here we go. And we got soulbound. Complete this, and we get some more to put in this. We have the vault recycler, just like that. Alright, so this thing can be used to recycle things, obviously. But we can complete this, and we actually get vault scrap for recycling things usually, so that's a good thing. I have the plain burger, different burgers, but I'm just gonna make the hamburger. But let me claim this, and you get 10 more burgers for this. So we're now level 12. Now let's put all this stuff on here. Game, boop, get an elixir rush, and for that we get 2 black seals, and you get an altar chest scroll complete also. Now I should I have these right here, so there we go. This, I get the altar chest thing. Interact with a black market and we get a ton of soul shards. This, boom. So here you can see everything that's in the black market, obviously. And I'm just gonna purchase that. Craft a knowledge star. There we go. I crafted those. And we get a mod box. Boop. Now we need to reach vault level 20. And we get another knowledge star. That's actually incredibly good. So it requires like that. Made this in my series yet, so I'm not sure how it works. Need some mystical essence. Boom. So just like this. Or a catalyst. So let's craft that. Bench, which we have here. Boop. Wardrobe. I don't actually have this thing in my series, but yeah, it's pretty cool actually. And we get another wardrobe for it. So like this, skill altar, and then table like that. Ooh, that's the next quest. And with that you get another 4 blank seals. But there we go. Okay, let's craft this, and then like this. Which we get, oh, an echo. What? That's insane. Alright, so I'll be leaving the rest of these quests up for you guys to get on to the exciting things. Alright. Alright, so now it's time we take a look at this stuff. So first I'm real quickly gonna unlearn heal. Got definitely buffed a lot. If we can learn this, you can see it's 80% to start off with. I can upgrade this to the max and I will have 150 damage. And now there's a new one called poison, and that is spirit. I use this now. I should become unkillable for the time. Dash has something really cool. If I upgrade this to max, right, there's something called warp. And if I do this, let me show you. It throws an arrow, right? And then I teleport to the arrow. Look how cool that is. It's called shell. While active, shell will give you hardened skin, giving you a chance to stun mobs when getting hit. And then like this, I have the shell ability activated, which does take mana away from me slowly, but there's not really any way I can show you guys that on mobs right now. Here we have this thing. Now this one right here heals me. Look at this. That's so cool, right? And that gives me regeneration even in the vault for 45 seconds at max. That's incredible. Its radius is 24 blocks, so you can see these particles all around me. That's how big the radius is. That's incredible, right? Spirit. Button. This thing. Look, I spent like 40 mana, I think, but look how fast it gives me mana. But the thing makes me heal my mana extremely fast. G. This thing looks so cool as well. This thing gives me 90% damage. Incredibly cool for the people who want to attack. Look at this thing. This thing does a minimal amount of damage, of your damage, to all the mobs in the area. They had like a turret or something. That's kind of what it is. Pretty sure it's a new one. This thing gives me an amount of movement speed in a certain amount of time. Look at how fast this makes me. But look how much mana it takes from me. I'm pretty sure it lasts until you run out of mana. So, favorite ability out of them all. This is the jab. Does 80% damage. Right? I'm gonna show all these. So we got, but does half the amount of damage as before. But you can pierce a lot of mobs, like 8 right there. But this one I will show. Look at that. And turns into like a billion of them. More. Deals an amount of radius. Number of mobs around the radius, which now has cold snap and sure foot. So let me show you this. And deals damage to mobs. So let's unlearn that. We got mana shield. Oh, just boom. That poisons all the mobs with that ability. Test out this ability. Look at this. Oh, I didn't last very long, but yeah, that's the ability. It's very cool. This stuff. But now we have nucleus, days. These you gotta choose between. One mob has a chance of causing an explosive reaction. Doesn't work. And deal increased damage to a stunned mob. Yeah, those are also very cool. Frostbite or Blizzard, you gotta choose again. Hitting a slowed mob has a chance of causing them to get frostbitten. And hitting a slowed mob has a chance of causing frost nova. So, and this one, killing a mob affected by poison has a chance of casting poison nova. Gain extra soul chance while killing mobs with full mana. This one, sorcery, gain extra mana regeneration while at full health. Extends the duration of vault potion effects, or in this update first. And I haven't checked out the potions too much yet, but yeah. Depleted or methodical. Methodical, gain extra healing efficiency while below 20% max. Gain extra damage while below 20% max. I'd probably go with this one. I have last stand or berserking. I'm never really below net health, but if I am, I'd probably go with like extra resistance right here. I'm not really sure. This stuff's cool, and this stuff. Not really sure about this stuff at all. We have Arthropod, Mastery, Arthropods. This one 50% more damage against undead. Nether mobs. This one against illagers. So you can go with one or two different ones, and then you can also upgrade this one a bit. You know, Fatal Strike. You can do the same here. You can upgrade with 2 points in that and then 2 points in that. You know, pretty nice system. So Fatal Strike adds Fatal Strike to your increased damage with your hit. So Lucky Hit is like something new they added. Adds mana steal to your lucky hits. Okay, so you steal their mana. Cleave adds a cleave to your lucky hits, causing you to deal part of your damage in a 5x5 area. Me health back if I get the lucky hits. But Throw Power increases the range or the speed you can throw your javelin. Enhances the damage of your javelin for real, charging no mana for the throw. Gives your javelin conducting power, making it able to transfer any on-hit effect except the lucky hit to the throw. You can actually max it out and then put a bit of damage on it. 1 damage now. Damn, that goes so far. The expertise points. Be careful with. You get 10 expertise points every 50 levels, so you get 20 expertise points in total. You gotta be very careful. Let's just read these out. Infuser. When applying a normal catalyst to a crystal, there's a chance to not apply negative. Mystic. Gain resistance to crystal instability. Gain a chance to not consume a use of your trinket when entering a vault. Base level of affinity for all vault guards. Chance to not consume crafting potential when reloading vault gear. That's actually pretty cool. Become a master at bounty hunting. Reduce the bounty wait period to 30 minutes. Wait, that's usually 2 hours, I'm pretty sure. Have two bounties at any given time. Okay, that's really a chance to have the altar roll lucky. I don't really care about that. Increase the holy crap. That's 5 times normal experience. What? And there's only 1 expertise point. Gain passive fortune levels that are applied. Okay, it's Rainmar anymore. Yeah, you can see that. But you can get fortune here with this. You can get unbreakable, which is you can get 30% chance of not losing durability. Bartering. Gain a cost reduction on items sold in shopping pedestals inside a vault. 50% off. That's pretty good. Oh, Angel Block. Grants the ability to craft Angel Block and have... Yeah, wait, only 1? What? I mean, there's also something here, actually. I didn't think they would add something new here, but they did. Alchemy. We got unlocks vault potions and the alchemy table for 2 research. It's new. But I'm gonna end this video here. Hope you guys learned something. I definitely did. Anyways, I'll hopefully see you guys in my next episode of Vault Hunters. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.